All right, back in action. We are on a roll 2 weeks in a row, right before Thanksgiving, and we're thinking about what to do when you're like not really ready to work out and you only have 20 or 30 minutes, but you can still do something. So stay tuned.
Hello, we are your hosts, Melissa,
Amita, and Beth.
entrepreneurs, busy moms, and women keeping it real, especially when it comes to meals, mindset, and movement. We will show you that taking charge of your health is accessible, attainable, and easier than you think. Follow along as we offer tips, tricks toward healthy and happy living without overwhelm or shame. Welcome to Healthy Meal Preppers.
All right, Beth, we want to hear all your expertise and wisdom on the quick 20 to 30-minute workout when I have nothing in theory to do it.
I think a lot of times we have to have the mindset though, because we get, oh, I only have 20 minutes. I don't have time to work out. And the thing is, 20 minutes, great. And you could do one of my favorite things when I'm real short on time is just a quick Tabata. And if you're not familiar what a Tabata is, it's a high intensity, but it's literally just, you can make it as long as you want, but it could be as short as 4 minutes. And you do 20 seconds of, let's say, jumping jacks, and then you do 10 seconds of rest. Then you can do the same exercise or go into 20 seconds of burpees and then rest, or 20 seconds of marching in place and then rest, 20 seconds of push ups and then rest. The whole block of a Tabata is 8 sets. So if you do the math, if it's 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, do that 8 times, comes out to 4 minutes. So I kind of like to vary it up, alternate between maybe two exercises, do a block. Let's say I'm going to do 20 seconds of push-ups and then I rest. Then I do 20 seconds of squats and then I rest and repeat that until I get my 8 sets in. And then I could do a whole nother one if I wanted to make it more a cardio burst plus a strength burst. I could do, let's say, 20 seconds of burpees, rest, and then 20 seconds of push-ups and rest. And always when you're thinking about, okay, I only have 20 minutes, is think of full body. Okay, what can I do to get every muscle working? So if we wanted to do the full body, if you don't have any equipment or anything, obviously push-ups are an easy one. You can do wall push-ups. You can do them up against your counter, your sofa, on the floor, knees. Squats are great. Lunges are great. Plank holds are great. Planks actually are probably what I would call the jack of all trade exercise because it literally engages every muscle. If you truly get into your plank and talk through and contract every muscle, you're working every muscle right there. Um, Let's see what else. Dips are good. Sit on the edge of your stair step or a chair and do some dips. And then, something easy is if you don't have a jump rope, pretend you're jump roping. So the thing is truly, it's just a mindset thing of, okay, I don't have enough time to make it to the gym. So my day's scratching my workout. And it can be something so simple as even just walking down your block and back, just getting some movement in. And I don't know if y'all have heard of the acronym NEAT, NEAT.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see, non-exercise activities, thermogenesis. And basically it's just talking about the importance of just moving throughout your day. So if you have a very sedentary job, is just literally think of ways to get up and just move. Maybe instead of calling your co-partner that's down the hall, you get up and go walk down there. Just silly little things like that. I'm honestly going to say those people who, yes, I work out every day. I go to the gym for an hour every morning. Then I go to work, and all they do the rest of the day is sit because they have a really, I think it's so much better if you're just moving throughout the day than that 1 hour of workout because we need to keep the body moving. And unfortunately, many of us have to travel in the car to get to work. So we're sitting, then we get to our desk and we're sitting. And it's really just a matter of our lifestyle, just finding those pockets to move. So I wouldn't stress out about I don't have time to get to the gym, but more where can I find those pockets to move around?
Hmm.
Um,
That's a good idea. I like that. Pockets of
and
time.
yeah, and
Yeah, we've
literally,
talked about that before. Like finding something. I mean, you helped me with that of finding like just as I'm walking through my house, I just try to do something that is, using muscles that I probably didn't use that day, couple squats or some push-ups or whatever that is. It gets kind of addicting. But so what do you use? Do you put a stopwatch on? I know that
yeah,
sounds kind of funny, but
just
like
get
you
your
just put
phone.
on your phone and you do
Yeah.
stopwatch and then you just kind of watch it.
You can even download music that's in a Tabata, and it'll say ready, 3, 2, 1, go. And then the music gets real loud and exciting. And then 3, 2, 1, rest. And then it gets quiet again and you get to catch your breath and then it counts it down for you. And they even have apps that are Tabata apps that it'll do it for you. So
Tabata apps. That's cool. I like the idea of it being to music. Like on
yeah,
what?
it's
Like
fun.
me, like old school. Is that like Spotify?
Yes, yes. I get a lot of when I do my indoor cycling classes, I'll pull up a song that's already got the Tabata set into it, and it's got good music. Yeah, you can find whatever flavor of music you like, they'll have it.
I like that. That's really that's really accessible. I like that a lot. I know I still need to work on the getting outside thing. That bugs me so bad that I have
And you
not figured.
Texans, man, you got the weather. You can be out there right now. It's not too hot.
Man, I'm outside right now. It is beautiful.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
so nice. I
I
know
like
it's
the
so
20
nice.
seconds on, 10 seconds off. That kind of reminds me of like when I did this like run thing one morning. I mean, I don't run, but she was like, you can do this. You can do 30 seconds on, 30 seconds, like 30 seconds run, 30
Yeah,
seconds walk. So
yeah.
like similarly, you can do anything for 20 seconds.
Yes, yeah. And it's things like I hate burpees, but knowing I just gonna do it for 20 seconds, okay, I can do that. I can do 20 seconds. That's all I have to do. 20 seconds is over. Yeah. So,
That's
and I
kind of
think we
like that.
also go ahead.
I was going to say it's kind of like that running app that I like a lot because I can watch something, on the television. I can listen to a podcast. I can listen to music, but in the background, it's counting it down.
Yeah.
And so if I were to look at the screen, which I don't, it's cycling me through. Eventually, it tries to get you to go for longer bursts, right? But in the beginning, it's just short burst and then rest and then short burst and rest. But it has little kind of like beep, 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 like little things that go off. And so, when it's time to start again, and then the beep, 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 and then, rest. And then, you know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, it's a weird thing that it does because it shuts off your brain to it. You know what I mean? Like you're like, oh, cool. I can really concentrate on my podcast or I can really concentrate on the show that I'm watching, but my brain just signals, oh,
Yeah.
start, stop, start, stop. That's why I asked you about the stopwatch because I
Well, and
notice you when I'm working with you, you're watching the time for me, but I'm not watching the time.
right. Yeah. Well, and another thing just to plug in with this is I think being mindful of the opportunities we have to do something. Like here's a perfect example. So my stepmother, she loves to talk, and when I get on the phone with her, I can be on the phone for 20, 30 minutes, and I'm like, it's really kind of not, a lot of times it's just chatter. And so I'll go, you know what, I'm just going to walk down the block while we're talking. And
Yeah.
so, you can be on the phone, we could sit for an hour and I could visit on the phone, but I could also step outside and visit and talk on the phone and be walking. So,
Yeah.
it's just thinking of, oh, this is an opportunity I can move. We're all getting ready for Thanksgiving. We're all going to be crazy, planning, busy, visiting and stuff. But I mean, the water's boiling. I could do 10 squats or something while I'm letting it boil rather than sitting there watching the water. They say don't watch your pot. How does that go? What's that saying? Don't.
A watched pot never boils or something
There
like
you
that.
go.
Yeah.
So I'm just thinking it takes just thinking about, oh, this is an opportunity for me to do something. I mean,
Yeah.
you could, in the kitchen, you have a chair there. You can easily do some seated squats up and down on the chair. You could do some dips, and take advantage of being around family and friends this coming week, and get out and play a little family football. Just doing things that involve other people as well, because that's always helps me get moving, as if I have somebody to do it with.
Yeah.
And the weather's nice to be out, so taking those walks. And I think too, I'm guilty of this, is that I feel like I have to be, my workout has to be real intense and I got to really feel. But what y'all, walking is just probably next to planks another great exercise. So
That's interesting. Amita, do you do anything at home, or do you feel like you have to physically go to the gym?
I mean, I have done stuff at home. I just get more like mentally when I leave. I
Yeah.
get in like it's like I guess creatures of habit, but I love the like 10-minute YouTube videos. So I like the Tabata idea. I usually do like a beginner hit because it's similar, but it's 2 minutes, and then I can
Mhm.
convince myself that 2 minutes is fine. Like beginner hit, 10-minute YouTube video. And I used to do that like with the kids if it's cold outside, if we're all here at home on the weekends, then that's the kind of thing that I would put on. And it's literally 10 minutes, but it is hard.
yeah, and that's that high intensity where, yeah, you don't have to go long,
Right.
but it really gets your heart rate. And y'all, if you're traveling, like we're going to be traveling from Colorado back to Texas, 14 hours in the car. Every
Yeah.
time we stop, because I have to stop all the time to go to the bathroom or fill up gas, I literally will do 25 jumping jacks one direction. I turn 25, 25, 25. I've done 100 jumping jacks. I'm back in the car. So, I mean, just tell yourself every time we stop to pull over, it
Yeah.
doesn't have to be jumping jacks, just high knees, march in place, do something just to kind of to move your body. So,
Right.
but I do think we get into a rut of it has to look a certain way, and
Mhm.
everybody's different.
Mhm.
I have to be honest, I'm not one. It's hard for me to exercise at home because I get so distracted by everything that needs to be done. But some people love to work out at home, rather, like Melissa. I think you prefer doing that because it's more convenient. You don't have to get in the car and go somewhere. So
Yeah.
you have to do whatever what works for you. So
Yeah. I mean, it's not that I prefer it. I sure as heck prefer going to the gym, but by the time I get dressed, get over there, come back, undress. I mean, I feel like I have to devote an hour to the process and trying to figure out. I look on my calendar and I figure out where I can carve out an hour, and it's just so unaccessible for me right now to
and I
carve out
think
an hour, and to be consistent about that. And I think I spent so much time beating myself up because I was like, I don't have an hour. Like, I cannot do this. I don't have an hour in my day. And so then that's when I really appreciated where, like, you taught me how to get past injury, right? Because, like, I mean, I can't do anything with my legs without being really nervous about what it's going to do to my knee. And so you gave me some really simple, easy exercises that um, helped me understand that I don't have to do. I mean, when I'm with you, I push myself, and that's a crazy workout. But at home, I don't have to do that. There's nobody pushing me to do, whatever what you said, whatever 3 or 8 reps of. I don't have to do that when I'm at home by myself. I can just do a couple, and a couple counts because then the next time I do it, I feel a little bit stronger and a little bit stronger. And so, yeah, I don't prefer to work out at home, but now I feel like I can sneak little things in here and
well,
there.
and honestly, I think you're speaking to many people is they don't have an hour in their day, and so that's why I think finding those pockets of time.
Right.
And honestly, I just our lifestyles are so sedentary that it's just finding you know you you've heard it said so many times, park at the back of the parking lot, walk yourself into the grocery store, take the stairs instead of the elevator or escalator. We all know that. It's just really trying to put it into practice.
Yeah. Well, and being mindful about like, am I really, do I spend every single hour of my day? I mean, really, can I carve out a little time for this? Because I'm kind of being dramatic, that I can't figure out how to fit in a half hour, for myself. That's being dramatic. Obviously, I do. I just also can, think about making better choices. Like, what am I doing that I could free up a half hour to take time for myself? I mean, I probably collectively, I don't have the app on my phone, but if I look at my phone or how much time I spend in the morning, flipping through social media and that kind of thing, sure, I could have carved out time to do it, but if I know I don't have to go anywhere and I can't make excuses, when I don't have to go anywhere except for, right outside my office door.
Yeah.
Cool. Cool. Well, that's really good, especially as we go into this week. I mean, I'll be traveling as well. So it's good to, think about how can I incorporate some movement into my week and, feel better about the pecan pie slice that I'm going to eat.
Yes. That's
That
right.
pecan
for
pie
sure.
is a Texas thing, by the way.
No, it's
Is it?
not. I had it when I was in Colorado. It's a Thanksgiving thing.
Oh, it's a Thanksgiving thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I agree. I think that if there's any take home points, it's that like you just have to get yourself to think about what I'm going to do today. I love the pockets of time. You know,
Mhm.
when I find myself waiting around, when I reach for my phone to get on Facebook or Instagram,
Yeah.
instead I'm going to catch myself reach for my phone and then be like, first I have to do 10 squats. First I have to do 10 jumping jacks or whatever.
Yeah.
I
You
like
know,
that.
I don't like
That's
time at
cool.
all.
I
So,
like that too.
wall
I like
push-ups.
I like making challenges for myself. I don't compete with anybody, but I compete with myself.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
too. But that's kind of fun that what you said, Amita, is maybe your phone picking it up as a reminder. Oh, have I done 10 jumping jacks yet today? And so, yeah,
Yeah.
Love
something
it.
that is a reminder of what can I do to move real quick?
Yeah. It's good.
Awesome.
It's good. All right, girls. It was good seeing you.
Yeah.
too.
Happy Thanksgiving.
I
Bye,
know, you
guys.
too. All right. Bye, y'all.
Okay. Bye.